Think about a movie chase scene. A secret agent races through crowded city streets with a mysterious briefcase in hand while trying to outrun a pursuer. You can probably picture that scene right away. Now compare that to remembering a random number like 428. For most people, the scene is easier to recall. That's because your brain is often better at remembering people, actions, objects, and stories than abstract digits. A secret agent, running, a briefcase. Those three elements naturally form a scene. The PAO system uses the same idea by turning numbers into a person, an action, and an object. In this video, you'll learn how to use the PAO system to turn abstract information, like numbers, into vivid images that are easier to remember. The idea behind the method is simple. Our brains are usually better at remembering places, images, and stories than random symbols. The PAO system uses this strength by giving each digit a clear visual meaning. PAO stands for person, action, object. In a 0 to 9 PAO system, you assign one person, one action, and one object to each digit. With practice, each number quickly brings these images to mind. People use PAO systems to memorize information, such as the digits of pi, historical dates, long identification numbers, or even decks of cards in competitions. Instead of trying to remember random digits directly, they remember vivid scenes assigned to those digits. The PAO system, having three components, usually works best when we divide large numbers into chunks of 3 digits. To encode a 3-digit chunk, combine the elements. Take the person from the first digit, the action from the second digit, and the object from the third digit. Then merge them into a single, memorable scene. Let's try an example. Suppose 4 gives us a chef, 2 gives us skateboarding, and 8 gives us an umbrella. The number 428 becomes a chef skateboarding with an umbrella. To recall it, reverse the picture back into digits. A common mistake is making the images too vague. Do not just imagine a person. Imagine a specific chef, a specific action, and a specific object, so the scene cannot be confused with another one. So far, we've covered the PAO list, 3-digit chunks, and how one image can point back to one small group of digits. Want to remember this technique long-term? Tap the link for Quizlet study tools. Then jump back into the video. Lock in what you learned and keep going. Now, let's make the system stronger by adding a memory palace. A memory palace is a familiar place you imagine walking through in a fixed order. Break a longer number into 3-digit chunks. Then place each PAO scene in a different location. The location helps you remember the order of the images. To recall the number, take the same walk. First, notice the scene in the entryway and translate it back. Next, move to the kitchen and translate that image. Then continue room by room. You can also use PAO for information that can be turned into numbers, such as dates. The key is to choose a consistent format first, then encode the digits the same way every time. Another common error is forgetting that 0 needs its own person, action, and object. If 0 appears in a number, it must be just as memorable as every other digit. Some PAO systems use 1 digit at a time. Others use 2-digit pairs, which can store more information in each image. The trade-off is that the bigger system takes much more practice to learn. Here is the whole flow. Turn the number into chunks. Turn each chunk into a PAO scene. Place the scenes in order, and later translate each scene back into the original information. To recap, The PAO system works by turning abstract digits into vivid scenes. Each chunk becomes a person doing an action with an object. A memory palace can help you keep those scenes in the right order. If you want to practice what you learned today, check the links in the description for Quizlet's memorization guide and study tools designed to help you remember it longer. Keep learning, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next video.